here. So, do I sip it up?
Hi everyone, it's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on my new YouTube channel and my Twitch. Those links are down below. Also, my Patreon, it's only $5 a month and you get an extra video every week.
Tell you what to do. It's my body, my choice. That's right, man. She's right. Leave her the hell alone. Oh, you're killing a baby. Well, I mean, there is that. You know?
Today I'm going to be reacting to more Bill Burr on Lesbians.
Down 9th Avenue, and all of a sudden I looked up and about 2 blocks away, all of a sudden I see this lesbian coming up the block. Okay? Now I know this is Boulder, Colorado, right? So you guys are all like, fuck, hey man, you know? Like, how did you know she was a lesbian, man? Like, that's not cool. You just looked at her, you just knew she was a lesbian? You don't know her. How do you just know somebody's a lesbian? Easy. The same way you do. The same way other lesbians do. It's not calculus. No, but I get it. I understand in 2021 you're not allowed to say you know what a lesbian looks like, right? Judging by your silence, yes, right? Yeah, you're not allowed, right? What's funny, if some white kid came in here like 20 years old, hair slicked back, collar popped, loafers, no socks, you'd be looking at him thinking like, all right, frat boy, date rapist, his dad's a judge, he's not going to jail. Yeah, just killed 5 people in a drinking and driving accident, already has a new Dodge Challenger on the way, right? Yeah, you're allowed to see that. That you can see, clear as day. Lesbian,
Stop.
No, but that's how progressive you guys are, right? You don't have any idea, right? Like, let's play a game.
Oh no.
I'll just name different people you see, and see the slides that come into your head, right? Construction worker, sports fan, painter, skateboarder,
Wow.
lesbian. Right? It all goes blank. Is that a lesbian? Am I a?
It's like we circle.
I mean, I have gay friends, but I've never noticed any sort of a through line. Listen, people, I'm not saying all lesbians look alike. I would never say some ignorant shit like that. However, I am saying, though, every once in a while, there's a fucking layup. Right? Flat top, wallet chain, fucking walking up the street.
Wallet chain?
But even then, I'm not saying 100%, but gun to my head, I gotta go lesbian. Gotta go lesbian. Final answer, show me lesbian. Right? So, anyway, she's fucking walking up the street. I'm coming down, right? And it's clear to me that if we keep walking the way we're walking, we're gonna bump into each other. Now, I don't wanna bump into a woman. I don't wanna bump into anybody in New York, so I do the gentlemanly thing. I clock what's going on, so what I do is I just gradually shift over into my own lane. Now everything's fine, right? But then the weirdest thing happened. We walk like another 30 yards, and all of a sudden, she drifts back into my lane again. And I'm sitting there walking like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Thought I solved this problem. All right, so I fucking dip into another lane again, right? Okay, I'm walking. We go another 30 yards. She comes back into my lane again.
How far
so now,
away
like,
was
I'm
this
up against
person?
the curb. So now I'm like thinking like, okay, how do I do the politically correct math here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to like am I supposed to step off into the bike lane and have some young kid on his electric bicycle come by, 40 miles an hour, run me over? I go down to the pavement, knees and elbows. And for the rest of my life, every time it rains, I got to think about this lesbian that walked me off the block? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to give up the whole sidewalk? Like, oh, your gayness? Right? Or do I stiffen up my shoulder
Oh my gosh.
and protect my lane? Right? Now, I'm not proud of this, but I chose the latter. All right? I moved twice. I have an AARP card. I'm the fucking victim here. So I stiffen up the shoulder, and then immediately
I have an AARP card. He's 53. I don't know how old I thought he was, but just like hearing 50 anything threw me off. I have an AARP card. I'm the victim here. This is funny. I like how even whenever he's kind of drifting off topic and he has you kind of imagine, okay, we'll imagine a construction worker, a biker or skateboarder or something like that. And then he's like, okay, a lesbian. Like, and you really do have like this slide of what you see. And it's just funny because he catches you and he calls you out. For anybody who does, I guess, in his opinion, wants to pretend that you don't at least have some type of imagination or stereotypical picture in your head of what you think of when you see or hear any of those names. So it's just kind of funny. I mean, a little harmless, but still called you out for it.
So I stiffen up the shoulder, and then immediately I'm thinking like, okay, this is gonna get crazy. I have never done this with a female before. This is in public. People are gonna see this shit. What's gonna happen, right? But I'm not gonna lie to you. She started closing in. She was moving, so I like leaned in. Like I really got my legs underneath me because she was built like a janitor, and I was not gonna get spun around. I wasn't getting spun around. Not having that on the fucking logbook, right? So I leaned into this shit, and at the last second, she turned her shoulder, and we just missed shoulders, but our forearms still slapped together with significant enough force that it warranted a turnaround. Okay? Now, I know most of you guys drive, so I will break down pedestrian etiquette really quickly in New York City. This is the deal. If you're walking down the street in New York, right? You're walking, and if you just sort of brush sleeves with somebody, you don't have to stop. You can just look over your shoulder. Hey, sorry, man. My bad. Have a nice day, right? Then there's the next level. Moves up a little bit. You're walking down the street, you actually bump into somebody, you actually have to turn around. Sorry, didn't see you. Little dojo bow. My bad. Whatever you have to do, my sensei, to keep it from escalating. And then there's the last one. You're just walking down the street and you hit so hard, you gotta turn around and go like old school Dustin Hoffman, De Niro. Like, hey, I'm fucking walking here. Huh? I fucking moved twice, you didn't see that? You drifted 2 times? Huh? So I turn around to have this confrontation. And let me tell you something. She never looked back. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that bugged me. That bugged me for like 3 days.
Oh, his poor wife.
3 days, I'm just walking around New York, just, no, you didn't do that on purpose. Who does that? Who drifts, you know? And I'm feeling this anger. It's just burning me up, and I know eventually it's gonna settle in my chest, and then one more time it's gonna be, I'm sorry, Dada, I'm sorry. It's like, I can't do this. I can't do this to my daughter, I can't do this to my kids. So I started reading up on anger. Like how to let go of shit, I think is what I Googled.
Oh my God.
And I found empathy. If you have empathy for somebody, you put yourself in their shoes, you can just, you know, figure out where they're coming from, where you're coming from, you can meet in the middle. So I said, all right, here we go. Let me put myself in her shoes. What would cause somebody to accidentally drift into your lane twice? You know? So I just started throwing shit on the wall. Like, here we go. Did she have a club foot? No. Did she just have a stroke? Did she have Bell's palsy of her left side? You know? Was she a mummy? Did she have a wooden leg? You know? Was she one of those, yeah, you know, those diagonal walkers? You get behind them at the airport, you know, they're walking too slow, you try to go around to the right, they start dragging a suitcase over there, you go over to the left, they're coming back this way, you know, it's like they just got off a ship, and everything was just like, no, 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 right? I was still mad. Still fucking mad. So I said, I don't give a shit. I don't give a f. Lied to myself. Said I didn't give a f, you know?
Yeah.
So then I ended up going home. Then I'm home and I'm washing the dishes, which is a very zen-like thing to do. It's like a week later. You know, you wash dishes, you're not thinking of anything. Your brain is empty. I'm washing the dishes, and then all of a sudden, the answer just came to me. It just floated into my head. And I just looked up. I was like, oh my God. I know why she did it. I know why she bumped into me. She bumped into me because she's a lesbian.
That's it? Oh my gosh. I wanted something else after. It was still really funny. It was a good punchline because it really just kind of was the whole thing. He kind of did it at the beginning also, whenever he had said, oh, so this lesbian was walking down the street. Oh, and if you're asking me, how do you know that she was lesbian? Okay, I know the same way you would know. So it was good. It was actually nicely set up. It was so detailed that I don't think that you expect it to end that way. So it's good. I hope that you guys liked this video. Again, I actually have reacted to Bill Burr on my Patreon. So if you want to go see that reaction, it's up now. Make sure you go and check it out, along with all of my other links, including my new YouTube channel and my Twitch where I live stream. And I will see you all next time.